Hello, my name is Kimberly Willison and I'm the Senior Recreation Therapist with the Forever in Motion program. Thanks for joining me today with some nice basic Forever in Motion movements. So let's start by warming up the body. We'll start with a nice easy march. Now, for some of us who might have been sitting for the last little while, so you might choose to do this standing. Know that if you feel more comfortable doing any of your exercises, you can always choose to sit and do the same things. And we would just be reminded to sit at the front half of our chair, sitting up tall with good posture. We could be standing behind our chair, holding onto our chair for support, or if you feel comfortable standing unassisted, standing just behind your chair just in case you need it for support. So let's start warming up the body. We'll start with a nice easy march. And let's take a couple nice deep breaths, thinking a bit about our posture. So let's bring those shoulders up towards the ears, drop the shoulders back and down. Again, nice deep breath in, roll the shoulders up, back and down. One more time, nice deep breath in. And this helps to reset our shoulders, have our shoulders back and down, our chest lifted. Let's do a nice easy toe tap in front. So tap the toe in front. And once again, you can do all of these seated. You can do these with your chair in front for a little bit of support, or do this without a chair if you feel comfortable with your balance. Let's get those arms swinging. And I'm choosing to swing my arms opposite arm to opposite leg. And this mimics walking. So this helps to open up through the hips, through the shoulders, through the back, and get a little bit more range of motion through our spine. So if you can do opposite arm to opposite leg, then give that a try. Remember to take some nice easy breaths at the same time. Okay, and 4, 3, 2, and last one, march it out. Okay. Let's now go into a tap to the side. So we want to work all parts of our body, and especially warming up those hips if we've been sitting for the last little while. Let's tap to the side, together, side, together, side, together, side, together. And again, seated, standing behind our chair for support, or without a chair. So easy on our brain is our arms and legs going in the same direction. And I'm going at a little bit of a slower pace right now. If this is what feels comfortable for you, stay at this pace. If you think you can speed it up just a little bit, working a little bit harder, speed it up a bit. That's it. Okay. Always know to listen to your body and to work at your own pace. Never feeling like we're competing with the person beside us. So if you're feeling really comfortable with those arms and legs, I'm going to make you feel just slightly uncomfortable. Good for our brain is when our arms and legs are going in opposite directions. So if you're able to have your legs go one direction and your arms the other direction, then give that a try. That's it. And even if we try doing these opposite arms and opposite legs, and maybe don't get it every time, this is still working in the brain, challenging the brain, creating new neural pathways in our brain to continue to strengthen our brain as we age. So at any age, we should be doing things to challenge our brain and strengthen our brain. Great. Very nice. A few more. 4, 3, 2. I'm going to challenge your brain one more time. Keep those legs tapping to the side, but can we reach forward and back with the arms? Some people find this one harder, some people find this one easier. That's looking great. 4 more, 3 more, 2, and last one. Very nice. Okay, back to that march. Okay, one last one to warm up the back side of the body. So this one here, we're going to tap back together, tap back together. Now you'll notice my arms intuitively reach forward, kind of counterbalancing myself. But some people like to actually have those arms go back with the legs, which is just fine. That's it. Good. Tap back. So a couple things I'd like you to notice. I should be standing up nice and tall. So I'm not gonna arch my back. I'm not gonna lean forward as I do it. I'm gonna keep standing nice and tall with just a light tap back. Again, you can always have that hands on your chair in front. You could be doing this seated with just a little tap underneath your chair. So once again, I always like to challenge your brain, and our cardiovascular exercises are so good for that, in that we're getting the blood flowing, so we're getting fresh flow of oxygen to our brain, but also because we can challenge it by arms and legs going in different directions, which also stimulates the brain. So if you've got this, if you feel like you're a master in this one, let's try legs going back, but arms going out to the side. So legs still going back to touch behind us. Our arms doing jumping jack arms, where your arms are coming out to the side. Remember to keep breathing. No specific rhythm needed for that breath. Just make sure you're keeping breathing, not holding your breath as you're doing your cardio exercises. Last 4, last 3, last 2, and last 1. Very nice. Okay, let's go back to that march. So we're going to start to cool it down just a little bit, and then we'll do a few posture exercises and balance exercises. So let's again think about our posture as we're cooling down. When we think about our posture, we think about our ABCs of posture. And your ABCs stands for abdominals in, bum tucked. Sometimes we stand with our stomach out and our bum tucked, our bum sticking out. Let's think about our abdominals in, bum tucked, chest lifted, and chin tucked. So those are our ABCs of posture. If it's helpful, I like sometimes to bring those shoulders up, back, and down. That helps to lift the chest. And then one last tuck of the chin should have us standing nice and tall. Another really good cue is to think about a string coming from the top of your head, pulling you nice and tall. That's another good cue to really thinking about lengthening through the spine. Okay, we're gonna keep cooling that body down. Let's take a couple nice deep breaths. So inhale all the way up and exhale. Again, take a nice deep breath in and exhale. And one last time, make sure that heart rate has come down just a little bit and exhale. That was a great warm up, great way to get the blood flowing a little bit, especially if we've been sitting for the last little while. Okay, another thing I really like to have at all times is not only my chair beside me in case I need it for support, but some water. And this is just to keep us hydrated. Anytime we do some moving around, we should have a little bit of drink of water so that we keep hydrated. Okay, so we should have cooled down enough. If you feel like your heart rate is still going really high, you're breathing really heavy, maybe walk around the room a couple more times before you stop completely. Okay, if you're feeling okay, let's go into a couple posture and balance exercises. So I'm going to stand with my feet about hip width or shoulder width apart, and we're going to bring those shoulders up, back, and down again, thinking about those ABCs of posture. And we can again do this seated or standing. If we're sitting, we should be sitting on the front half of our chair. So sitting or standing tall, ABCs of posture. Let's bring those shoulders back and down one more time and tuck those elbows into the side. We're going to imagine like we have a tray of cookies in front of us, and we're going to bring the tray of cookies out to the side, and then we're going to come back in. Good. Bring the arms out to the side. Good. And you might be thinking we're going to drop our tray if that's the case. We got 2 trays in each hand. So we've got a nice little circular tray on one hand, nice little circular tray on the other, and we're serving that tray of cookies to people on either side. Good. Great. Keep those elbows nice and close to the sides. Great. So we want to avoid kind of this kind of thing here, bringing those arms up and away. We're going to bring that one, do that one a little bit later. Tuck those elbows in Squeeze the shoulder blades together in the back and release that. So if you feel that in your upper back, then where you're feeling that is in some of those upper back posture muscles that really help us to sit up taller and straighter, will help prevent or reduce some of that kyphosis that we might get as we age. And then just one more for me here. Whew. Can you feel that in your shoulders, a little bit behind your back? Great. Okay, and let's give that a shake. Release that. Let's bring our arms together in front like we have genie arms. So our arms are up in front, and we're going to bring that elbow back as far as we can, nice, slow, and controlled, and then follow that with looking back behind us as well. Slowly come back to the front. Great. Let's do that on the other side. So let's bring that elbow back, gaze back behind just as far as it feels comfortable, and then slowly come back to center. Let's do that one more time on each side. Start with the elbow coming back, rotating through the spine, and then gaze back behind. Come back to center. And then one more time, bring that elbow back, turn the head, look back behind you, and come back to center. Great. Okay, give those arms a little bit of a shake. Roll them out just a little bit. Good. One more for our posture and especially our upper back strengthening. So we're going to bring our arms up in front. We're going to bring our arms out to the side. Bring them back as far as you can. We spend a lot of our day in this position here, whether we're on a device, on a computer, driving. So we're going to bring those arms up and out, opening up through the chest, stretching out through the front of the body. And I want you to squeeze, again, those shoulder blades together in the back like we did before. And then this time, I just want you to nice, easy, raise those arms and lower the arms. Nice and easy, raise the arms and lower. One more time. Very nice. Squeezing those shoulder blades together in the back. So opening up through the chest, a little strength in the upper back and a little strength. Okay, and release that. Give that a shake. Roll those shoulders up, back, and down. Great. Okay, let's do a little bit of balance exercises. So once again, you can have that chair for support. So level 1, your hands are on your chair. Level 2, fingertips, and level 3, your hands are hovering above your chair. So pick whatever level you feel comfortable with. If you'd like to challenge your balance, then do just have your fingertips on there, maybe the hands hovering just in case you need the chair, and then you'll actually get a little bit of a challenge on your balance. So let's start with a reach to the side. So I'm gonna stand to the side of my chair so you can see me. Reach that arm out to the side. You're gonna reach as far as you possibly can. Once you've reached as far as you possibly can, you'll notice the opposite leg will come up to counterbalance you and allow you to just reach a little bit further. Let's do that on the other side. Other arm up. Again, have a chair for support. Reach to the side as far as you're able to, having that chair for support, and then you'll find that other leg will pop up and counterbalance. Good, let's do that again. Other arm up, keeping it to the horizon. Reach, reach, reach. You'll notice I'm maintaining a fairly nice straight or neutral spine with this. So we don't want to do any tilting of the spine or the body. One more time, other arm, reach to the side, reach as far as you're able to. Again, that chair for support. And then finally, that leg popping up to the side. Very nice. Okay, there was some basic posture exercises, a few balance exercises, just to get you moving a little bit. I hope you enjoyed our Forever in Motion exercises today. Thanks, everyone.